The ratio of work efficiency of a man and a woman is 3:5. Efficiency ratio is given. If a work can be completed by 5 men in 30 days, let's calculate total work. How many men? 5 men. What is efficiency of each man? 3. And how many days he can complete? 30 days. This is total work. In how many days will 5 women complete half of the work? This is total work. Now I am taking half of it. How many women are there? 5. Each woman will do 5 units. Correct? 5 gets cancelled. 2 into 5, 10 gets cancelled. Answer? 9. Next, the difference between two odd numbers is 38 less than the sum of these two odd numbers. There are two numbers. They may be odd numbers or even numbers, doesn't matter. Sum of two numbers, x plus y. I am assuming x is largest number. Difference between both the numbers, difference in the sense x minus y, is equal to 38 less than sum of these two numbers. The other way, can I write it as sum of two numbers and difference between both the numbers? Difference is 38. Plus x minus x gets cancelled and you have 2y which is equal to 38. Then y is equal to? Now, can we calculate x value? How? How? Do you know what is sum of two numbers? Do you know what is sum of two numbers? Do you know at least difference of two numbers? Then can you calculate x value? Which is highest one? X value. Least number? Y. So what is that you can calculate between x and y? You can calculate only least number. You cannot calculate largest one. Are you getting? Now the question is to identify bigger number only. Bigger number is x. Come on. Can you identify that? No. Answer? Data provided not adequate. Is it clear? The ratio between area of the rectangle and the square is 5:4 respectively. The side of the square is 8 centimeters. Then square area is equal to 8 square, which is equal to 64, which is equal to how many parts? Then one part is equal to this much. Area of the rectangle is equal to 5 parts. That means into 5. Is it clear? Now the length of the rectangle is 10, breadth of the rectangle. If you want to calculate breadth here, length goes to right hand side, denominator only. And how much is that? 10. Correct? Now, denominator 4 into 10, how much is that? 5, how many times is 40? And 8? 8 times. The monthly income of A is 40,000 less than total income of B and C. C's monthly income is 20,000. How much more B earns every month than A? Now there are three people, A comma B comma C. It is given that C is getting 20,000, right? Assume B is getting B number of rupees. A's income is 40,000 less than total income of B and C. Total income of B and C is B plus 20,000. And A is getting 40,000 less than that. Then A gets B minus 20,000. Now the question is to identify difference between A, B incomes. How much is that? 20,000. 25% of 40% of half of a number is 8. What is 1/4 of that number? 25% of 40%. First, let's calculate this much. Out of 40%, what is 20%? Come on. Come on. 10%. Half of that number? 5% is equal to? If 5% of a number is 8, 1/4 of that number, 1/4 in this is 25, right? You have to multiply it with 5 only. Answer 40. The ratio between average age of boys and girls in a class is 4:3 respectively. The total age of boys and total age of girls together is 400. If there are 16 boys, how many girls are there? Okay. Now total age is mentioned. Average age of boys and girls. Ratio is mentioned. So we can treat it as 4 parts and then 3 parts. How many boys are there? How many boys are there? And how much is their average? Then sum of boys' age is equal to 64 parts only. And you don't know how many girls are there. Let's assume G number of girls are there. And what is their average? 3 parts. And this gives you total age of boys and girls, which is equal to. Is there any other information apart from this? Now we have one equation, but how many variables are there? Using one equation, can we solve and get 2 variables values? So answer, data inadequate, third option. R bought 30 kgs of rice and sold the entire quantity at the rate of 54 rupees per kg. And he earned 20% profit. At what price per kg did he buy the rice? Okay. How many kgs he bought? That doesn't matter. Because the question is, the entire quantity he is selling. Am I right? He is selling per kg at the rate of 50 and thereby earn a profit of 20%. So if cost price is 100%, selling price becomes 120%. So 54 is equal to 120%, right? Then 1% value is 54 by 120. And we can calculate 100%, correct? How much is cost price in terms of percentage? Selling price? Ratio? 5:6. So 54 is equal to how many parts? 6 parts. Then 1 part is this much. And cost price is equal to 5 parts. 4 into 9, answer 45. The ratio between present ages of P and Q is 3:7 respectively. The ratio between ages of P and Q 4 years ago was 1:3 respectively. What is Q's present age? Okay. Now, when you look at your options, data inadequate is there as one of the option. Now, just go to the information. You have 2 different places. One is present, the other was past. How many years back? So, percentage ratio is there. 4 years back ratio was also mentioned. Using this information, can we identify age of either P or Q? Tell me yes or not. Yes, so, first option is eliminated, right? Yes, you know that we can answer the question for sure. Am I right? Yes, now go to the actual question. Q's percentage. Percentage of Q is equal to how many parts? Should be a 7 multiple then. How many options are there? 4th option final. It is very important to eliminate first option for these type of questions. Ardhamainda? The cost of laying paver blocks on a rectangular plot at the rate of 40 rupees per SFT is 3840. Laying a paver blocks, that is tiles, right? Come on. Tiles are done for the perimeter or the area. Matladali. Area. Area in the sense length into breadth only. But here we were given the cost. We were given cost. And per SFT it gives 40 rupees. They charge 40 rupees. So area used for that pavement is 3840. Total price divided by cost per SFT only. This is equal to length and breadth. Come on. Ratio between length and breadth of the plot is, look at your question paper, is it 32 or 3:2? 3 is to 2, na? Right. Then this is equal to 3 is to 2, right? What is the perimeter of the plot? Now, length into breadth. That means 3 parts into 2 parts. 0 gets cancelled first of all. 2 into 3, 6. 6 times, 6 4 times, 4 16 times. Then one part is equal to, come on, 4. Now the question is to identify perimeter. If the ratio is 3 is to 2, L plus B is how many parts? 5 parts. Then perimeter? Matladali. 10 parts is equal to 40. The total simple interest earned on a sum of money at the rate of 5% per annum at the end of 2 years is 800. What would be the total compound interest on the same sum of money at the same rate of interest at the end of 2 years? Antena? Simple interest mentioned at the rate of 5% per annum at the end of 2 years is equal to, come on, at the rate of 5% per annum. We were given simple interest for 2 years, correct? Now the question is to identify compound interest on same principal, same rate, same time, correct? How much was the simple interest? Come on. For 2 years. Per year? First year there won't be any difference between simple and compound. Even second year also we will get 400. Extra we will get interest on first year interest, right? Out of 400 we will get 5%. How much is that? Come on. Then this 20 itself is the extra value? Already 800 plus 20. Answer? 820. Next, in a village with 7,500 residents, a survey was conducted for the viewership of TV shows of different languages. It was observed that out of the total population is 7,500. Okay, right. Now, just observe the percentage values here. All are mentioned, right? Last statement says, rest of the population watches TV shows of all the languages. Okay, now let's calculate. 25 15, come on, 13 plus 7 20, 40 20, 60 10, 70 plus 8, 78 plus 8, 86, 86 plus 9, 95, remaining. So this 5% will be in all languages in the sense Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Gujarati, correct? Hindi, Marathi, Tamil and Gujarati. Because here clearly it was mentioned all the languages, I am not separately writing the table. Ardhamainda? You have to rewrite it. If it is given in a paragraph, probably yes, we would have given a separate table for it. But it is line by line unnai, avuna. So let us not waste our time by copying it. How many people watch both Marathi as well as Gujarati TV shows? Marathi as well as? Come on, Marathi as well as? Gujarati. 2 options are there, so I am calculating. The calculation that I was made is, what is 1% value here? Which is a 3 multiple? Whatever percentage you calculate, it is also going to be 3 multiple? Agreed or not? Right. So now, whatever the number it is, answer must be 3 multiple. Now, one more. Actually, we are done with the answer. What is 1% value? 75. When you look at your percentages, all are in integer number? Is there any fraction involved anywhere? So every number is a integer, correct? And you know that 1% value is, which is a 3 multiple, also 5 multiple. If a 5 multiple is multiplied with any integer, irrespective of that integer face value, value is also going to be 5 multiple. So answer should be 3 multiple as well as 5 multiple. If the question is about sum of any two categories or difference of two categories. Agreed? Now let's go for options. Straightforward, I can eliminate first three options because they are not 5 multiples, right? And if you concentrate fifth option, you can eliminate this option also. Reason? It is not a 3 multiple. Fourth option, final answer. Done? Now if you want to do it, Marathi as well as Gujarati. Wherever Marathi is there, first consider that. Marathi 15, Gujarati 10. Next, Marathi and Gujarati both together. Marathi and Gujarati both together. Come on. ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగండి. Marathi as well as Gujarati both ఉండాలి కదా. Right. We should see Marathi as well as Gujarati. We have Marathi and Gujarati. And here also we have Marathi and Gujarati. And this in 5% also we will have Marathi and Gujarati. 9 plus 8, 17 plus 5. 22% of this number. That's what we have to calculate. Correct? What is 10%? 20%? 2%? Then sum is equal to 1650. That's what we need to calculate. Understand? Marathi as well as Gujarati. So both should be there. How many people in village A watch Hindi TV shows only? How many options straightforward you can eliminate? Come on. 2 options. We have already discussed, right? Answer must be 5 multiple. Then 3 multiple. Can your first option be a 3 multiple? Is your second option a 3 multiple? By default answer is fifth option. Got it? Now if you want to calculate, it is given that Hindi TV shows. So wherever Hindi is there, you have to pick that. Ardhamainda? Now Hindi 25, then 8, then 7, then 8, and then 5. All these underlined values we have to count. Avuna? 25 plus 5, 30. 8 plus 7, 15. 45 plus 8, 50. We have to calculate 53% of this number. Ardhamainda? 50%, 3, 7, 5, 0. 3%, 2, 25. Then 39, 75 is 53%. Okay now? వాళ్ళు హిందీ మాట్లాడితే చాలు, హిందీతో పాటు సమ్ అదర్ లాంగ్వేజ్ డూ దే నో ఆర్ నాట్ డజంట్ మ్యాటర్, దే షుడ్ నో హిందీ. దట్స్ ఇట్. అర్థమైందా? ఇట్ ఇంక్లూడ్స్ పీపుల్ హూ నోస్ ఓన్లీ హిందీ అండ్ హిందీ along with one other language, Hindi along with 2 other languages, Hindi along with 3 other languages. So you should count all. అర్థమైంది కదా? How many people do not watch Tamil? Either the case, value is 3 multiple and also 5 multiple. Avuna? Right. How many options can we eliminate? Straightforward 2 options by verifying last digit. Avuna? Can it be first option? Can it be second option? Yes. Can it be third option? No. Second final. Are you getting? For this, if you want to do it, let's first calculate, like previous question, we calculated how many people watch Hindi. Now for this question, calculate how many people watch Tamil. Then subtract that from the total 100%, you will get people who do not watch Tamil. Ardhamainda? Right. How many household watch neither Hindi nor Gujarati? Whatever it is. Okay? Right. How many you can eliminate? 2 options. Can it be first option? Can it be second? Can it be third? Over. neither Hindi nor Gujarati. To answer this question, how many languages do we have? Come on. Out of 4, you are not supposed to get Hindi and Gujarati. Avuna? Right. Leaving Hindi and Gujarati, how many are there? 2. What are they? Marathi and Tamil. So for this question, to answer it, you should consider 3 categories. Only Marathi, only Tamil, only Marathi and Tamil. Except these 3 combination, rest all will have either Hindi or Gujarati or both. Ardhamainda? You should count only 3. Marathi, Tamil and both. Marathi 15, Tamil 13. Marathi and Tamil. Do you have that category? Come on. No. So how much percentage we need to calculate? 28 percentage. 28%. 30% minus 2%? 30 percentage. 2, 2, 5, 0. Minus 2%. 150. If we subtract it, 2100. Second option. What is the total number of female who watch both Gujarati as well as Tamil shows if the respective ratio between total number of female and total number of male watch the same is 8:7? Come on, 8:2. Right. What is the category that we need to find? Female, right? Straightforward, this eliminate. Right. Okay. How many parts do we have? Come on. 8 parts. That is the value we need to find out. Am I right? 8 is even number, right? Even number multiplied with any number, answer going to be? How many you can eliminate? 2. And it must be a multiple of 8. Avuna? Right. Can it be first option? No. Can it be third option? No. Fifth final answer. Avuna? Gujarati and Tamil. I think for the previous question we calculated, right? Leda? Who watch both Gujarati as well as Tamil. Identi? Total number of female who watch Gujarati TV shows as well as Tamil. Gujarati and Tamil. Where do we have that? 9 we have. Come on. And then 5. 9 plus 5. 14 percentage in the sense. 14 into 75, right? Now this is divided into male and female and male in the ratio 8:7. How many parts do we have? 15 parts. And how many female are there? 8. 15. 14, 5, 70. 70 into 8. 560. Now, combination. Come on, 6, 7. Come on. Factors are minus 6, minus 7. 104 can be written as 8, 13 times, right? 2 into 8. So 13 and 16, sum is equal to 29. Condition satisfied? Then factors are minus 13 divided by 2 also. How much is that? Minus 6.5 lies in between these two numbers. Relation cannot be established. Product is 110. 10, 11 times. Product is 140. 140 na? 154. Me bonda. 154. That is 11, 14 times. Correct? Then factors are minus 10, minus 11, minus 11, minus 14. X is greater than or equal to y. Product. Otherwise 24 can be written as 3 8 times. 3 into 3, 9 and 8. Minus 8 minus 9 minus 17. Condition satisfied? So combination is minus 8 comma minus 9. Is it clear? Right. Now 5, 15, 8, 22. No. 4, 10. Yes. 40 can be written as 4 into 10. 3 into 4. And the other number 10. Minus 10 minus 12. Is a combination? Now factors are 8 comma 9. Denominator required? No. 10 comma 12. X is less than y. Product is 180 minus 10 minus 18. Product is 56. 7 into minus 7 minus 8. Factors are minus 10 minus 18, plus 10 plus 18 divided by 4. Now 7 comma 8 divided by, let's make every denominator same. Okay na? Write this number as 5 by 2 and this number as 9 by 2. All the denominators are same now? Right. 7 lies in between 5 and 9? Then answer. Relation cannot be established. Two forty. 15, 16 times. 15, 16 times. Product is 12. 4, 3 times. Then factors are minus 15 minus 16 divided by 12. Now it is minus 4 minus 3 divided by 2. Let's have same denominators in both cases. I want to have denominator 12 for factors of y. We should multiply both numerator and denominator with 6. Come on. 6 4s. 24. 6 3s. 18. All denominators are same. Now compare numerators. X is greater than y. Data related to amount of investments of Debajit and then Vimal in 6 schemes. There are 6 schemes: A, B, C, D, E and then F. Debajit and then Vimal. Right. All are in terms of bracket lo undi chudandi. All the values are in hundreds. 0 to 100. 200 gap and each, how many sub lines are there? 5. Each line occupies 40. Come on, tell me. Debajit, diamond in shape. 360. Follow the line. 640. Next. 880. Next. 400. Next is 720. 1080. Come on, this one. 560. Next. 320. Next. 600. 960. 560. 480. All values are in hundreds. Vimal's total investments in schemes B and C together 920 is what percent of Debajit total investments in same schemes together? In same schemes together it is 1520, right? 920 is what percent of 1520? Percentage into 100 only? Right. Approximately there is a gap of 2% at least. 2% value in the sense approximately 30 gap we have. Now let's go with directly 60% because all options are close by 60. Okay, now what is 10%? 152. Forget about 2 and consider 150. We'll consider 2 later. 60% in the sense 10% multiplied by 6. 150 6 times. 900. What is left? 2 into 6. That means 912 is equal to 60%. To get our numerator, how much you need to add? 8. What is 1% of the denominator? 15.2. Do you have to add 15.2? Less than that number only? So that value is less than 1%? Then together value is more than 60 but less than 61. Correct? How many options are there? Only one. Vimal's investment in Scheme F for 4 years. Scheme F offers simple interest at the rate of 4.5% for the first 2 years. Compound interest compounded annually at the rate of 10% for the next 2 years. What will be the total interest occurred by Vimal from this scheme after 4 years? Vimal Scheme F. Vimal Scheme F. How much is that? 480. Okay. Now, first 2 years, what is the interest type? Simple interest at the rate of 4.5. How much interest do we get? Come on. 9%. This is for how many years? Next 2 years, compound interest at the rate of 10% per annum. How much interest do we get for 2 years? 21%. Then total 30%. Calculated on this number only. And this value itself is called 1%? Yes, sir. That is 1%. 100%. All are in? All are in? So tell me, is this 100% or 1% or 10%? 1%, because all the numbers are in hundreds, right? To get actual number, you have to write 2 more zeros. That is going to be 100%. Then 1% value is this number only. Now we need 30%, right? Meaning 30 into 480. 2 zeros are there. 8 threes. Ends with? Answer ends with? How many options are there? Come on. Only one. 144,000. If Scheme A offers compound interest at 8% per annum compounded annually, what would be the difference between interest occurred by Debajit and Vimal from this scheme after 2 years? Interest difference, that is what we were asked to calculate, correct? Now, if the principal is X and the other principal is Y, because there are 2 members, is it clear? At the rate of 8% per annum, compound interest for 2 years, X% plus X% plus X square by 100%. Do you all remember? What is X value? 8 plus 8? 8 square by 100 total. That means we have to calculate 16.64% of X and 16.64% of Y, and need to go for difference, correct? The same is same as difference of their principals first and 16.64% calculated on X minus Y. We can do the same, right? If you follow the first one, how many conversions are required? And if you follow second one, which is better? What percent is that? 16.64%. That means into 1% value, correct? This is for which scheme? Scheme A, Debajit investment 360. That is 1% of Debajit, correct? Next is Vimal's 1% value is difference. Then 1% value difference is into 200 only. 2 zeros and a decimal can be eliminated. Answer should end with how many? How many? Amma? Third can be definitely eliminated. How many hundreds are there? Matladru. How many hundreds are there? 2 times is 3200. And if you count the other number also, hardly it will be 100 or 200 more than that. But it cannot be in 3600. Now, how many options are there? Only one. Total amount invested by Debajit in all the given schemes together is approximately what percent more than total investment invested by Vimal in all the given schemes together. Total value we have to calculate for both the persons. Yes? Sum of these two numbers? Sum of both the numbers? Sum of these two? So far? 2000 plus 400. 3000 plus 800. And leftover? Total? 4080. Correct? Sum of these two numbers? Come on. 8 plus 6? Remember 1400. Yes? 500, 500. Total so far 2400 plus 900. 3000, 60, 60, 60. Total 3480. 3480. Now Debajit value is what percentage more than Vimal? Antena? 4080 is how much more than 3480? Come on. 600 more than 34 percentage into 100 only. Right? What is 10% value? 3. Tell me approximate round figure. 350. But our numerator is hugely more than that, right? What is 20%? And our numerator is less than that? What is 10% you said? And 20%? Our numerator, is that close to 10% value or 20% value? 20% value. That means answer is more than 15, right? How many? How many? Only one. If scheme E offers simple interest at 6.5% per annum, what will be the total interest earned by Debajit and Vimal together from this scheme after 3 years? Scheme E. Both persons together, correct? How much is that? Matladali. 1280. 1% value is equal to 1280. Okay. Into. What is the rate of interest offered? Can we write it as 13/2%? And this is for 1 year, but we were asked to calculate it for 3 years, correct? 2. As you have 0, you will definitely get 0. 4 3s ends with 2 3s. Answer ends with how many? How many? Done. Total number of registered voters, percentage of votes casted, number of invalid votes out of the total votes. Okay. First we have total. Correct? Then votes which are casted, votes polled, and then invalid. Then you can definitely write valid votes, right? Okay. Now, first one. 36,000. Next. 32,500. Next. 40,800. 43,200. 35,600. Right. Now let's calculate remaining values when they are required. Total number of registered voters in village D is what percent more than total number of registered voters in village B? Okay. D, registered voters. What person more than B, registered voters? 43,200 is how much more than 32,500? 10,700 more. Come on. How much? 10,000 more than 32,000 percentage into 100 only? Right. Now when you look at your options, you know that options are very close to? Amma? 30, correct? Now, let me first go for 1/3 of the denominator, which gives us 33 1/3%. 1/3 easy na, 10% into 3 easy na? 1/3 calculate చేద్దాం, which is 33 1/3%. Come on, 1/3. 10,000. 833. Avuna? From this, we have to subtract 133. What is 1% of the denominator? Come on. Do we have to subtract 1%? Matladru? No. That means which is less than 1% value, right? So answer should be close to 33 1/3, but should be less than that. Go to options. Go to options. Options. Fifth option, final answer, 32 something. Answer should be close to 33 1/3, but should be less than that. Got it? In village C1, only 2 candidates were contesting the election. If M got 42% of the total valid votes casted in that particular year, how many valid votes did N get? Did N get? Antena? 58, 29, prime number, cheyali. Which village? Come on. C. Avach. Multiple options. Cheddam running. In C total we have 40,800. How many were casted? Come on. 65% in the sense 50% plus 10% plus 5%? 50%. 20,000. 10%. 5%. 20. Then total value which are votes casted 26,520. Contestants will share only valid votes. Am I right? Right. How many invalid are there? 3, 7, 2, 0. Then valid votes are difference between these numbers only. Last 2 digits are 2 zeros only. 65 minus 37, which is equal to 28. Agreed? And then this one. Out of this 22,800, M got 42%. Then the other guy will get 50. 58% of which number? 22,800. 58 into 1% value. Answer should end with? Answer should end with? How many? 2 options, yeah? Right. 2 options are there. Right? 228. What is sum of numbers? Here 228 we have. What is sum of numbers? Is it a 3 multiple? Then product must be 3 multiple. Look at your third option. Is that a 3 multiple? Come on. Eliminate. Fourth final. Is it clear? What is the difference between number of valid votes casted in village A and number of valid votes casted in village E? Valid votes difference. Like for previous question how we calculated valid votes, now this time we have to calculate it for village A and then village E. Ardhamavutunda? Total votes which were casted, from then you need to subtract invalid. Then you will get valid. Like that, do it for both the villages. And for these two, we need to identify, come on, difference. Can you do that? Right. What is the average number of invalid votes casted in all the given villages? Invalid votes, direct number is given. Avuna? Right. So, when you look at your options, you can start with a benchmark, right? Come on. Can I start benchmark as 300? 3,000. If you start with 3,000, comparison becomes so easy. Avuna? Right. Now, ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగండి. How many numbers are there? And what is our benchmark? For 5 numbers, total must be 15,000, right? Let me first concentrate only thousands places. 4 plus 6. 10 plus 6 plus 1. How much we need? How much we need benchmark? 3,000 per number. There are 5 numbers. Total we need 15. How much already we got? Extra? Let me take that 2,000 first of all. Now I'll concentrate on hundreds places. Is that okay? 900, 100. 700 plus 700, 1400. Total 2,400. Already 2,000? Then it is 4,000. Now last 2 digits only. 5624. 8020. 100 plus 65. 165. 165 added to that. 4565. Must be adjusted among 5 numbers. Which is equal to 913. Already benchmark was, so total answer is 3913. See, you can start your benchmark with 3,500 also. But every number is compared with respect to 3,500 and need to take the difference. Even for taking difference also it takes time. అవునా కదా? రౌండ్ ఫిగర్స్ అయితే ఈజీనే, బట్ టెన్స్ ప్లేస్ అండ్ యూనిట్స్ ప్లేస్ డిఫరెన్స్ కూడా ఉంది అక్కడ. కాబట్టి రౌండ్ ఫిగర్ తోటి బెంచ్ మార్క్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే కంపారిజన్ ఈజీ అవుతుంది. ఇన్ విలేజ్ ఈ ద రెస్పెక్టివ్ రేషియో ఆఫ్ రిజిస్టర్డ్ మేల్ ఓటర్స్ అండ్ రిజిస్టర్డ్ ఫీమేల్ ఓటర్స్ ఈజ్ 11:9. ఇఫ్ ద number of registered male voters who could cast their vote is 11,320. What percent of the registered female voters could cast their vote? Okay, right. 11:9. Can I treat it as 55%, 45%? Matladali. Male and female. Registered voters, that means total, right? Which village? E. 50%. 5%. 17. 55% in the sum of both the numbers, which is equal to 19,580. 45% in the sense difference of both the numbers, 16,020. Is it clear? Next, number of registered male voters who casted their vote is 11,320. They are now talking about casting the vote. It doesn't need to be valid vote or need not to be invalid vote. You should take both valid and invalid put together. Avuna? Now, in village E, what percentage are casting their votes? 60% in the sense 50% plus 10%. Already we calculated 50% value, and to that 10% in the sense 3,560, both together 21,360. 21,360 are casting their vote, out of which 11,320 are male, then remaining 10,040 are going to be female only. Now the question is to identify what percentage of registered female voters could cast their vote. How many registered female are there? Approximately. Come on. And how many casted their vote? Approximately 10,000. So 10,000 out of 16,000 only. 10 out of 16 only? 5 out of 8. 5 by 8, fractional form. Come on. 62.5%, correct? Anshu should be close to that number. Go to options. Round it up to nearest integer. Answer 60. Write approximations. 5 how many times? 3. 11 into 9? Approximately 100? Approximately 600? That is 6 times only? 6 into 5, 30. 30 into 7, 210. First option. Getting my point? 11 square, 121 minus 5 square plus sum of both the numbers is equal to 1493 divided by x is equal to 139. What is this number? 96. Plus 96 goes to the other side, becomes minus 96 only, which is equal to 43. Then x value is equal to 1493 divided by 43. Is this clear? Come on. Right. So now 43 definitely 3 times. 3 times is 129. 129. And you have something else also, right? Can it be 4 times here starting number? 43 4 times? So answer, you know that it should be in 30s only? It should be in 30. Can it be exact 30? It should be in 30s but not 30, correct? Go to options. Go to options. Only one. Two 115 into 12 divided by 4. 4 how many times? 215 3 times in the sense 645, correct? Plus 41, 686. Right hand side number 293 comes to this side. 6 minus 3, 3. 68 minus 21. Come on. 30, 393. 28 into 12 into 200 by 20. How many times? 12 times of 28. 10 times is 280. 2 times is 56. 3, 3, 6. And also into 10 we have 3360. Fifth option. Is it clear? First of all, this number goes to right hand side and right hand side number comes to left hand side. Okay. What is first number left hand side? Plus 450 by 0 point approximate 1 atlaitadi. Treat it as 3 by 100. Approximate ante malli 0 antaru. Divided by 0 infinity. So you cannot take approximate for 0.03. Treat that number as 3 by 100. 100 comes to denominator, in denominator comes to numerator. Is that okay? Right hand side number 11,170 comes to left hand side. Yes. And this entire number is equal to 220 into x. Then x is equal to this number divided by 220. Right. That I am writing here. 3 how many times? 15,000 times. Correct. 15,350. 15,000 minus 11,000. 4,000. 350 minus 170. Divided by 220. This is what we want. What is 10 times of the denominator? What is 10 times of the denominator? 2000. 20 times. 4,000. Is your numerator more than that or less than that? But close to that only, right? So answer must be Near about 20 times, but less than that. Go to options. 19. Right now, clerk paper. Number of exhibitions organized by companies A, B, C, D, E, F in 2022-2023. A, B, C, D, E and F. 2022-2023. First is circle. 0, 100, 200, 300. 100 gaps. And 5 sublines, each line occupies 20. Start with first circle, which is 200. Prepare the table, come on. 360, 400, 460, 440, 540. Next is diamond in shape. 260, 480, 360, 560, 360, 580. Because numbers are not mentioned in the line graph, it is very important to prepare the table first. Okay, na? Right. In 2023, out of number of exhibitions organized by company B, enta 3/8 were textile exhibitions, and out of the number of exhibitions organized by company C, 4/9 were textile exhibitions. What is the difference between number of textile exhibitions organized by B in 2023 and that by C in the same year? In B, 3/8 are textile, correct? Avuna? Right. What is 1/8? Then 3/8 in the sense 3 times of 60, which is 180. Then company C, which is 4/9, right? What is 1/9? 40. 4/9, 4 times of 40. And for these two numbers, we were asked to calculate. How much is that? First option. What is the difference between average number of exhibitions organized by A, B, C in 2022 and average number of exhibitions organized by D, E, F in 2023? Average for these three, average for these three, and then need to going for, come on, difference. Avuna? To convert them to average, what must be our denominator? In both cases, denominator is same, which is 3, right? So, instead of taking average first and then going for difference, first I will go with the difference, then convert into average later. One difference, one average, single shot, done. From these three numbers, we have to subtract these three or vice versa. Agreed? I could see two numbers common in both groups, which is 360. Right? Hundreds places, how many hundreds are there? Come on. I'll take 560 here. Still 40 more. I'll take 40 from here. How much is left? 5. Can I call that 540 as difference? Matladali. And convert into average, which is divided by 3 or 6? 3 or 6? 3 ఆ 3 ఆ 3నే ఇక్కడ మూడే ఉన్నాయి, ఇక్కడ మూడే ఉన్నాయి, రెండు కలిపి 3నే ఆన్సర్. The difference between number of exhibitions organized by company E in 2022 and that in 2023. ఓరి మీ దుంపలు దగ్గర మాట్లాడరు. 800 is approximately what percent of number of exhibitions organized by F in 2023? F in 2023? Right. And we were asked to calculate. Difference between exhibitions organized by E in 2022-2023. How much is the difference here? 80. Which is a percentage with respect to F in 2023? That is, so it is 80 out of? Okay. 80 out of? What is 10% of the denominator? 20 percentage? Matladru? 116. So our numerator lies in between these two numbers only? Avuna? 80, is that close to 58 or 116? Close to 58 or 116? 50. Then answer must be less than 15%. How many? How many? Only one. Close to which number anantuna? Just identify the difference. What is difference between these two? Difference between these two? 36. Now tell me, 80 is closer to which number? 58. So answer must be less than 15%. ఇది 10%, ఇది 20% కదా. హాఫ్ కంటే తక్కువ ఉండాలి. అంటే 10కి 15కి మధ్యలో ఉండాలి. అర్థమైందా? If company F could organize only 80% of orders requests they receive in 2023 due to the time constraint, if company A also received the same number of orders requests in 2023 as company F, then what is the approximate percentage of orders company A managed to organize in 2023? to 23, F could organize only 80% of order requests they received. Okay, if company A also received same number of order requests in 2023 as company F, then what is the approximate percentage of orders that A managed to organize in 2023? Asal given data enti? Exhibitions organized. Okay, right. F could organize only 80% of the requests, right? Come on. Given data is number of exhibitions which is organized only. F in the year which year? That means 580 is equal to 80% of order requests. Then number of orders given is equal to 100%. Avuna? F 2023 లో ఎన్ని ఆర్గనైజ్ చేశాడు? ఈ 580 అనేది నంబర్ ఆర్గనైజ్డా లేకపోతే రిక్వెస్టా? ఆర్గనైజ్డ్. ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తున్నారు? F could organize only 80% of request. Number of requests are 100%. Out of them organized are? Then 580 is equal to 80% or 100%? 80%. Then 100% request, that is what I want. Is that okay? 100 and 80 ratio. Requests which are organized is 4 parts. Requests that are received is, so that means 580 is equal to how many parts? Then 1 part is equal to divided by 4. Request received is equal to 5 parts into 5. Antena 4, 1, 4, 5. 5 times of it, 725. What are 725? Number of requests received. Avuna? Next. A also received the same number of order requests in 2023. 725, that was with respect to F. And A is also getting same number of requests. Then what is the approximate percentage of orders A managed to organize in 2023? In 2023, A organized how many? Out of number of requests? Now this is what the percentage that we were asked to calculate. Ardhamainda? Right. What is 10% approximate value? 70. In numerator, how many 70s are there? More than 3, less than 4. నేను క్వశ్చన్ 2 అడగల, ఒకటే ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ చెప్తున్నా. మోర్ దెన్ 3, లెస్ దెన్ 4. అవునా? That means answer must be more than 30, less than 40. How many? How many? Over. Are you getting my point? More than 3 times, less than 4 times. A point అర్థమైందా? So answer 30కి 40కి మధ్యలో ఉంటుంది. Clear? In 2024, the number of exhibitions organized by Company D is 120% of number of exhibitions they organized in 2022. In 2022, D organized 4. And in 2024, it is 120% of it, meaning we have to increase the value by 20%, which is equal to 92 increase, which is equal to 552. Correct? Then, number of exhibitions organized by E was 80% of exhibitions they organized in 2023. This was about D, and now they are talking about E. E is 80%, that means less than 20%, right? E value in 2023. 3. Now, E in 2024 is 80% of it, meaning we have to subtract 20%, which is equal to 288. Okay, now find the sum of number of exhibitions organized by D, E together in 2024. That means sum of these two numbers, 840. 120% అంటే 20% యాడ్ చేసాం, 80% అన్నాం కాబట్టి 20% సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసాం. ఓకేనా? Total time taken by a motor boat to go 110 kilometers downstream and then return to the starting point is 120 hours. If the speed of the motor boat in still water is 6 km per hour, speed of the stream. 110 kilometers traveled in downstream, also upstream. Total time taken 120 hours. Downstream speed m plus s. Avuna? Upstream speed m minus s. Correct? You know that m minus s and m plus s values are in numerator or denominator? If values are in denominator, they must be factor of numerator only. First of all, in numerator, left hand side and right hand side, you can take 0 cancel. So 6 plus s and 6 minus s, both are factors to 11. Avuna? Right. If it is yes, 2. 6 plus 2 is 8 a factor of 11? 6 plus 4? 6 plus 6? 6 plus 3? 6 plus 5? 6 minus 5? 1 plus 11, which is 12. Condition satisfied? Answer? Fifth option. అర్థమైందా? ఎప్పుడైనా సరే వాల్యూ డినామినేటర్లో ఉంది అంటే అది ఏమవ్వాలి? ఏమవ్వాలి? ఫ్యాక్టర్. ఈ పాయింట్ బాగా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, ఎగ్జామ్లో వండర్ఫుల్గా వర్కౌట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా? A alone can complete a work in 48 days. B alone can complete the same work in 72 days. A, B, C together can complete the same work in 24 days. What will be C's per day payment if he is paid 72,000 to complete the entire work alone? Okay. Then whoever completes the work and getting 72,000, we can conclude that that is the amount allotted for that particular work. Agreed? Whether if A alone works or B alone works or C alone works or all together work, when they complete the work, they will be getting 72,000. Yes? Now the question is C's per day payment for that. So, first of all, you should know C is getting 72,000 for how many number of days? Avuna? That is what the information required. If you get that, you are done with it. If suppose if you know that C is getting 72,000 rupees for 20 days, per day payment Per day payment divided by 20. Yes, divided by 20. You will get that. Correct. So first we need to identify number of days taken by C to complete the work. We have data A alone, B alone, ABC. A alone, B alone, all together. Okay. Now we need to calculate LCM. Forget about 24 because that is a factor of 48. Avuna? Right. Both are in the ratio 2:3. Matladaru. 2:3 ratio. Avuna? LCM is 6, right? Avuna? Ante dini double cheyatamane kada? How much is that? 144. A alone will do. B alone. ABC. Then C alone. Number of days taken by C to complete the work is divided by 1, right? That means how many days C is getting? How many days that C needs to complete the work? 144. But the question is to identify per day payment, right? For 144 days, how much is C getting? 70. Then per day payment of C is 72,000 divided by 144, which is equal to 500. Mona invested certain sum at 20% per annum, compound interest compounded annually for 2 years. How much interest do we get? How much interest do we get? 44%. Mohit invested same sum as Mona at 10% per annum, compound interest compounded annually for 2 years. How much interest that Mohit will get? And Mona? And received interest 2,300 less than that of Mona. Mona is getting what percentage? 40. Whereas Mohit? 20. How much less percentage he is getting? Which is equal to 2,300, right? Now the question is, sum invested by either Mona or Mohit, because both invested same money. Meaning 100% we have to calculate. We just need to add 2 zeros, correct? Answer 10,000. Distance between Suresh office and home is 84 kilometers. If he drives at 70 km per hour, he reaches 15 minutes later than the usual time. Find his speed on the next day if he reaches 15 minutes earlier than usual time. What is distance between office and home? And if he drives with 70 km per hour, how much time he takes? 84 divided by 70. This much time he will take to reach from office to home. Am I right? Now, let me identify the answer. Will it be in terms of hours or minutes? Will it be in hours or minutes? Hours. Hours or minutes? Hours. The next information says time in? So I want to convert hours to minutes. 0 gets cancelled. 7 12 times into 6 72 minutes. That is the time that he is taking in first case. Avuna? How much time, in how many minutes he will reach the destination? 72 minutes, which is 15 minutes later than the usual time. Avuna? That means extra he is taking 15 minutes, right? 72 minutes. Is it including 15 minutes extra time or excluding that? Including. Then usual time is minus 15, which is equal to 57 minutes. Now the second time we have to identify his speed so that he will reach 15 minutes Early. That means time in second case should be 15 minutes even lesser than this number. How much it should be? In 42 minutes he should reach the destination. Correct? And how many kilometers he must travel? 84. In how many minutes? Then speed in second case is equal to distance by time in minutes. 84 numerator was it distance, right? Distance was measured in? Then time should be in? But 42 was? Should be converted to hours? By 60, right? Denominator in denominator comes to 42. 2 into 60 kilometer per hour. Third option answer. Followed. At present, Gopi's age is twice of Radha's age. 8 years hence, Radha will be 5 years older to Jia at that time. If at present Gopi is 17 years older to Jia, what is Gopi's present age? Okay. Now the question is about Gopi's present age. Let me start his age as G, or let me take X. Gopi's age is twice of Radha's age. Then Radha's age was X by 2. Because then only if you take 2 times of Radha's age, you will get Gopi's age. Avuna? Radha will be 5 years older to Jia. How many years? That means their age difference between at what time? At what time? Any time. Me pade. అక్కడ వాడు 8 years తర్వాత 8 years back చెప్పాడు. Age difference between any 2 members in any year must be. You know that point, right? So how much is their age difference? Even at present also it has to be 5 years. Now, who is she? Radha. Evaru? Jia. Sare. Who is elder? Radha. Then Jia is younger, right? Now, if you want to write Jia's age, you have to write x by 2 minus 5, correct? But you are having fraction. So I want to eliminate this fraction. So what I want to do is, start with Radha's age as x, then Gopi's age becomes 2x, Jia's age becomes x minus 5. Okay? And last statement says Gopi is 17 years older to Jia. Gopi is equal to how many years? 17 years older to Jia. From this, x is equal to 12. Gopi's age is equal to 2x, which is equal to 24. A sells an article to B at 50% profit. B then marks up the article by 50% and sells it at a discount of 108. If the profit earned by A is more than the profit earned by B by 58 rupees, at what price did B buy the article from A? 2 options unnai. ఇది కాదు, ఇది ఆన్సర్. A sells an article to B at 50% profit. A purchased it at 100%. Is that okay? Now, he is getting a profit of 50%. Now he sells it at? Now B purchased this at 150%. Then mark the article by, come on, who? Then B marked it on 50% of this, which is 75, right? then marked at 225%. Done? And gave a discount of 108. So 108 rupees discount is given. Now B sells it at 225% minus 108. This is selling price of B, correct? Now, profit of A is compared with respect to profit of B. Am I right? B cost price is 150, B selling price is 225 minus 108. Avuna? Profit in the sense selling price minus cost price, which is equal to 75% minus 108. Correct? Avuna? Right. So now, difference ఎంత అని చెప్పారు? Difference is, who is getting more profit? A is getting more profit, correct? That means 50% plus 58 is equal to 75% minus 108. That means 25% is equal to 160. And we were asked to calculate 100% only, which is 4 times of this number. Avuna? 164 times. అసలు అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటి? ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగండి అమ్మ, ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగండి. B by the article 150%. ఏదో తేడా వచ్చింది. 50%, 225, discount of 108, this one. Where should we write this 58? Where should we write this 58? Right hand side kada. Akkada mistake jarigindi. How much is that? 58. Now, B's profit is 58 rupees more than, A's profit is 58 rupees more than, ఇది B ప్రాఫిట్ అయినా, ఇది A ప్రాఫిట్ అయినా. A ప్రాఫిట్ ఈజ్ 58 రూపీస్ మోర్ దెన్ B ప్రాఫిట్ కదా. అంటే Bకి యాడ్ చేస్తే మనకి A ప్రాఫిట్ వస్తుంది, అవునా? మనం ఇందాక రివర్స్లో చేసాం, అందుకే మిస్టేక్ చేసాం. ఓకే, రైట్. సో రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ నంబర్ minus 108 plus 58. How much is that? 50. 50 goes to the other side. 50%, 75% difference. మాట్లాడాలి అమ్మా. That means 25% is equal to, అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటి? At what price B purchased the item? B purchased it at? Now that means we have to identify 150%, which is equal to 300. ఇది చేయకుండా ముందే చెప్పాం, గుర్తుందా? గుర్తుందా? రైట్. ఎలా చెప్పామో ఒకసారి మాట్లాడతాం. షుడ్ ఐ డిస్కస్? ఆర్ యు నాట్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్? మాట్లాడట్లా. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. మాట్లాడట్లేదు కదా. ఆగండి. At what price D buy the article from A? In the first line itself it is said that A sells it to B at 50% profit. So selling price of A and cost price of B both are equal. At what price A is selling? 150%. At what price B is buying? 150%, which is what we need to identify, which is a 3 multiple. Answer must be 3 multiple. Yes or no? First cannot be your answer. Second possible. Third possible. fourth not possible, fifth not possible. Avuna? Now, what percent is that? 150%. 150 is 3 multiple only. But second option is 9 multiple, right? Avuna? That means 100% value should be a multiple of 3. Then only 150% of x is going to be 9 multiple if x is a multiple of 3. Do you agree? Do you agree? That means initial value is 3 multiple. Avuna kada? Upon 3 multiple, whatever percentage you calculate, that is also going to be 3 multiple. Is this clear? Right. Now, there are two. A comma B. Just assume. ఊహించుకోండి. కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్, సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్, ప్రాఫిట్. ఎస్, కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ ఏ, దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఎక్స్, రైట్? మాట్లాడండి. అకార్డింగ్ టు ద అదర్ పార్ట్, ఎక్స్ ఈజ్ ఎ మల్టిపుల్ ఆఫ్, ఎక్స్ ఈజ్ ఎ మల్టిపుల్ ఆఫ్, ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 3 multiple, ఏ సెల్స్ ఇట్ టు బి ఎట్ 50% ప్రాఫిట్. అర్థమవుతుందా? Integer only, percentage value is integer, then selling price is also going to be 3 multiple, profit is also going to be 3 multiple, because profit in the sense difference between these two. Am I right? And cost price of B, it was 360 according to the third option. Avuna? Basically it is a 9 multiple. Let me start with 3 multiple also. Is it clear? Now for B, market price is also 3 multiple. Matladandi. By selling article B to somebody, he is also getting profit. That also should be 3 multiple. My point is, all the numbers must be 3 multiples. Agreed or not? All the numbers must be 3 multiples. Last point says, last but one says, A's profit is how much more than B's profit? Is 58 a 3 multiple? You know that cost price, selling price, profit, market price, all must be 3 multiples. Then difference of any two numbers must be 3 multiple. But difference of the profit mentioned as 58. Is that a 3 multiple? Then can your answer be a 9 multiple, which is third option? Come on. This is eliminated. Third final. మీకు అర్థమైందా? సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ బి, కాస్ట్ ప్రైసా సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైసా? ఎవరు మీ బొందలుదాం? కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ ఏ 100% అయితే సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ 150%, బి కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ కూడా 150%. 150% ఆఫ్ ఎక్సే కదా. 150% ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ కాబట్టి ఆన్సర్ 3 multiple అవ్వాలి అని అనుకున్నాం. అవునా? 2 ఆప్షన్లు వచ్చాయి. ఒకటి 360, ఇంకొకటి నేను ఇక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నా, అది అవుననో కాదనో ప్రూవ్ చేస్తా. 150% ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ 9 multiple అయింది అంటే ఎక్స్ అనేది ఏమవ్వాలి అంటే ఇక్కడ ఉండే ప్రతి నంబరు కూడా 3 multiple అవ్వాల్సిందే కదా. ప్రాఫిట్లు డిఫరెన్స్లు కూడా 3 multiple అవ్వాల్సిందే కదా. కానీ ప్రాఫిట్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఎంత అని చెప్పారు? అది 3 multiple. అది కాదు అంటే ఎక్స్ 3 multiple కాదనే కదా. ఎక్స్ 3 multiple కాదంటే 360 అవ్వదు కదా. అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా 300 కదా అవ్వాలి. అయిపోయింది. మీరు మీ బిత్తర చూపులు అసలు. A started a business with 9,000. B joined him after 3 months. From the start of the business with 16,000. At the end of the year, A received 52,800, which includes 35% of total profit as his commission for managing the business. Single-handedly, what is the total profit earned by A, B together? Total profit is always 100%. Is that okay? Out of that, A gets 35% of the total profit as his commission for managing the business, correct? Then remaining 65% only must be shared between A and B. Right? A started with 9,000, B joined after 3 months and started with, let me first identify AB profit sharing ratio. A invested 9 months, B invested 16,000. A invested 9,000, B invested 16,000. A is there from the beginning till the end, but B joined after After 3 months. So he will be there for 9 gets cancelled. 4, 3 times, 4, 4 times. Avuna? Right. So now A and B should divide their profits in the ratio 3:4. But A gets 35% of the total profit for managing the business. Correct? So A is getting, first of all, 35% for managing the business. And also, upon remaining 65%, AB should get profits in the ratio 3:4. A gets 3 parts out of 7 parts. This is what A gets among total profit. Avuna? For managing the business, some percentage, and for investment, some other percentage. This is what A gets total, which is 52,000. Matladali 800. Avuna? Total profit adigaru. Yes? Multiple options unnai. Okay. 7 common diddam. 7 35s. వారి మీ దుంపలు దగ్గర 735 టైమ్స్ అంటే 5 టైమ్స్ అంటారు. డివైడ్ చేయమన్నా, మల్టిప్లై చేయమన్నా 245. కరెక్ట్. 3 165 టైమ్స్, 365 టైమ్స్ 195. 195 ప్లస్ 245. ఎంత? 4 by. That goes to the other side. It becomes into 7, 400 gets cancelled. 11, 4. This is 1% value, right? But we need 100% into 100. 3 zeros, 12 sevens. Total profit 84,000. Is it clear? A is 25% more efficient than B. A started working and could finish 1/3 of the work in D number of days. After that, B replaced him and could finish the remaining work in D plus 12 days. In how many days can A, B working together can finish the same piece of work? Okay. AB efficiency is mentioned. A is 25% more efficient than B. 25% fractional value. Denominator is 4, right? A depends on B. So I'll start with B is doing 4 parts. A will be doing 5 parts. A started working and could finish 1/3 of work in D number of days. 1/3 work is completed in D days, right? Then full work can be done in 3D days, correct? Who is that? Then total work is equal to 3D into 5 parts, because A is doing that. Avuna? Next. After that, B replaced him, okay, and could finish the remaining work. Remaining work meaning? Come on. 2/3 work is done in D plus. Okay. Let me first identify in D plus 12 days, what is the work done by B? Into 4 parts kada? Into 4 parts. This is to complete 2/3 work. Avuna? So for 1/3 work, how much is that? Exactly half of this. Then to complete total work, it is into 3. Avuna? This is also total work. Matladru. That means both are equal. Ardhamautunda? Emma? ఇక్కడ 1/3 కి D నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డేస్ అంటే టోటల్కి 3D అని ఎలా చెప్పారు? 1/3 goes to the other side, right? It becomes into 3/1. Agreed? Now B is doing how much work? If 2/3 goes to the other side, how much it becomes? 3/2. Into how many days? D plus 12. These many number of days that B will take. Avuna? B per day will do 4 parts. Let me first identify D value. Okay na? 3 gets cancelled. Matladru. P gets cancelled. 10D is equal to 4D plus 48. 6D is equal to 48. D is equal to 8. Now the question is, number of days taken by AB to complete the total work, correct? To get the total work, I can substitute D value either in left hand side or in right hand side. Is that okay? Then total work is equal to 3 into 8 into 5 parts. This is what the total work. Now this must be done by both AB together. AB together does 9 parts. First of all, P gets cancelled. 3 how many times? Which is 40 by 3. 40, 13, 1 by 3. Are you done? The respective ratio between the volumes of a right circular cylinder and the cone is 5:3. If the height of the cone is 27 centimeters and the radius of the both cones, cone and the cylinder are equal, radius are equal, what will be the area of the square whose side is equal to the height of the cylinder? Okay. Area of the square, perfect square, all are perfect square, we have to calculate. Bhash ardhamainda? Area of the square should be a perfect square. All are perfect squares only. Among given options, if there is only one perfect square, we need not to solve it. Kada? 5:3. What is that? Volume ratio. For what? Cylinder. Avana? Cylinder. For cylinder, volume. Pi R square H. And for cylinder and cylinder and cone, radius are same, right? Come on. For cylinder and cone, radius are same. Now volume of the cone. Volume of the cone. 1 by 3 pi R square H. Radius both are same, right? H1 is height of the cylinder. H2 is height of the cone. Pi also gets cancelled. Cone height already mentioned. Height of the cone 20. 3 9 times. 3 times. Height is equal to 15. H1 in the sense height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder. That is equal to side of the square. Avuna? Side of the square, which is also even 15. Now the question is area of the square. 15 square, 225. Right, I will stop after this question. Train A travelling at S km/h crosses a pole in 18 seconds. Train B, which is twice the length of train A, travelling at 1.5 S km/h, crosses a 480 meters long platform in 40 seconds. What is the length of train B? Okay. What is the length of train B? Train A crosses a pole in how much time? Come on. 18 seconds. If a train crosses a pole, distance covered is? Train length. So length of train A is equal to distance covered in that case, which is speed into time. Yes. Km/h, convert into meter per second. 5 by 18 into time. 18. This is train length A. Avuna? How much is that? 5. Yes. Now, train B crosses a platform. If a train crosses a platform, distance covered is train length plus platform length. But train B length is twice that of train A length. Train A length was 5s. Train B length 10s. So, if train B crosses a platform, distance covered is train length plus platform length 480. Avuna? Right. And whose speed is 1.5 s kilometer per hour. 1.5 in the sense, can we write it as 3/2 s? Kilometer per hour converted to meter per second, 5/18 into time taken was 40. Okay na? 3, 6 times. Avuna? 2 into 6 ante 12. Numerator of 40 kuda undi kada? Cancellation with 4. 4 3s, 4 10 times. 3 goes to left hand side. Matladali. 30s is equal to, 30s plus 483 times 1440 is equal to, then 20s is equal to 1440. Avuna? 20s is equal to 1440. మనకు కావాల్సిందేంటి? లెంత్ ఆఫ్ ట్రైన్ బి కదా, అంటే ట్రైన్ లెంత్ బి ఎంత? 10s. ఇది ఎంత? 20s. మరి 10s కావాలి అని అంటే బై 2 అనే కదా. ఆన్సర్ ఎంత? 720. సొల్యూషన్ రాయకముందు నేను ఇక్కడ అండర్లైన్ చేశాను, గుర్తు చూసారు ఎవరన్నా? డిడ్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్? ఈ మొత్తం చేయకుండానే ఆన్సర్ అండర్లైన్ చేసి వెళ్ళాను నేను. చూసారు ఎవరన్నా అసలు? ఎలా చేశాను? అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటో చూడండి. వాట్ ఈజ్ లెంత్ ఆఫ్ ట్రైన్ బి? నౌ ఇన్ యువర్ క్వశ్చన్ ట్రైన్ బి లెంత్ ఈస్ ట్వైస్ ఆఫ్ ట్రైన్ ఏ లెంత్. సో ఇఫ్ యూ నో ట్రైన్ ఏ లెంత్, then only we can calculate train B length. So you should start with train A length as x. Avuna? Then train B length becomes 2x. Right? So usually according to student psychology, after solving the question, whenever you get x value, student feels that they got the answer. మీరైనా అంతే అనుకుంటా? ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ సాల్వ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ వచ్చిందంటే ఆన్సర్ వచ్చిందని అనుకుంటారు. రైట్? ఈ పర్టిక్యులర్ క్వశ్చన్లో ఎక్స్ అనేది ఏంటి? మరి ట్రైన్ లెంత్ బి ఎంత? ట్రైన్ లెంత్ బి ఎంత? సో ఆన్సర్ ఏమవ్వాలి? 2x. అవునా? ఎగ్జామినర్కి కూడా తెలుసు ఎక్స్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది పీపుల్ ఎక్స్ ఆన్సర్ పెడతారు, బట్ యాక్చువల్ ఆన్సర్ 2x. సో ఎగ్జామినర్ ట్రాప్ చేయటం కోసం ఆప్షన్స్లో ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ ఇస్తారు, 2x కూడా ఇస్తారు. అర్థమైందా? అసలు ఎక్స్ ఇవ్వలేదనుకోండి, మీకు ఎక్స్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఆన్సర్ వచ్చింది అని అనుకుంటారు, ఆప్షన్స్లో చూస్తారు అది ఉండదు, అప్పుడు మళ్ళీ పైకి వెళ్తారు, అర్రే మర్చిపోయాము 2x కదా అని దాన్ని డబుల్ చేసి ఆన్సర్ పెడతారు. అవునా? సో తప్పు యాక్చువల్గా చేశారు, కానీ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడానికి కూడా మీకు ఛాన్స్ దొరికింది. అవునా? ఎప్పుడు దొరికింది? ఆప్షన్స్లో ఎక్స్ లేకపోతే. సో మీతో తప్పులు చేయించాలి కదా, ఎగ్జామినర్ డ్యూటీనేది. సో హీ విల్ ఆల్సో గివ్. నాలాంటి వాడు గనక క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ ఇస్తే ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షన్లోనే నేను ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ పెడతా, లాస్ట్ ఆప్షన్లో తీసుకెళ్ళి 2x పెడతా. అర్థమైందా? అర్థమైందా? సో ఎగ్జామినర్ విల్ గివ్ బోత్ ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ అండ్ దెన్ 2x వాల్యూ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద స్టూడెంట్ సైకాలజీ. మీ దుంపలదేగా మీకు క్వశ్చన్కి ఆన్సర్ చెప్పిన మీకు మీ రేంజ్ నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది. ఇట్లాంటి పాయింట్లన్నీ చెప్పటం మానేస్తే ఇట్లా ఉంటే కనుక మీరు. నౌ ఐ ఆన్సర్డ్ 720 బికాస్ ఐ హ్యావ్ అండర్స్టూడ్ ద సైకాలజీ ఆఫ్ ది ఎగ్జామినర్. అర్థమైందా? 2x ఆన్సర్ అయినప్పుడు ఎక్స్ కూడా ఆప్షన్స్లో ఇస్తాడు అనే విషయం మీకు తెలుసు. సో ఎగ్జామ్లో ఆప్షన్స్లో ఎక్స్ ఉంటుంది, 2x కూడా ఉంటుంది అనే విషయం మీకు తెలుసు. ఆన్సర్ ఏది? 2x. అదే లాజిక్లో నేను వెళ్ళా, అక్కడ రెండు నంబర్లు డబల్లో ఉన్నాయి, ఒకటి 360 ఇంకొకటి 720. 360x 720 2x. కన్ఫర్మ్ కాబట్టి 720 అండర్లైన్ చేసి నేను మార్క్ చేసి ముందుకెళ్ళా. అక్క అన్ని కేసెస్లో ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పిందే ఎగ్జామ్లో వస్తుందని నేను ఏ రోజన్నా చెప్పానా మీకు? ఎప్పుడన్నా నా నోట్లోంచి వచ్చిందా? చెప్పాను అసలు నేను ఎప్పుడన్నా? నేను చెప్పింది యాజ్ టీజ్గా వస్తుందని చెప్పానా? నేను ఏం చెప్తున్నాను? ఐఎమ్ ట్రైయింగ్ టు గివ్ యూ ద వే టు సాల్వ్ ఏ క్వశ్చన్. అర్థమైందా? అన్నీ రాలేవు, అన్నీ ఇట్లా వస్తాయి నేను చెప్తున్నానా? ఇలా రావటానికి ఛాన్స్ ఉంది, వచ్చినప్పుడు నా లాజిక్ అది. ఫాలో అవ్వటం అవ్వకపోవటం మీ ఇష్టం. అర్థమైందా? ఇప్పుడు ఇది చెప్పా, నిజంగానే ఆప్షన్స్ ఇట్లా వచ్చినాయి, ఇలానే వచ్చినాయి. 720 డైరెక్ట్గా ఆప్షన్ పెట్టే ధైర్యం మీలో ఎంతమందికి ఉంటుంది అనేది క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్. 720